Right, speaking of action, earlier this month, the Democratic governor of North Carolina, Josh Stein, vetoed a bill that was originally designed to crack down on the exploitation of children and women in online pornography. But it was strengthened with several vital protections. It was like an omnibus for the family and parental rights. Well, yesterday, the state legislature, the House and the Senate, overrode the governor's veto of House Bill 805, along with a number of others. Now, here to discuss this is North Carolina State Representative Jennifer Balkcom, a primary sponsor of House Bill 805. Jennifer, welcome to Washington Watch, and congratulations on successfully overriding the governor's veto.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. And yes, it's a great day in North Carolina. Absolutely enjoyed it.
Well, describe for our listeners, because this is a pretty comprehensive bill. It does a whole lot of good stuff. So share that with our viewers.
It does. We took a lot of bills, like you said, an omnibus bill. We put a lot of things into one bill, and a lot of things for the family. Representative Jackson, Representative Stevens worked very hard on this. As far as the exploitation of women and children, a lot of that stayed the same. Verifying the ages of 18, voluntary consent. It protects to take that down. If someone wants to have that taken down, they have a 72-hour window. Civil penalties up to $10,000 if they are non-compliant. Those are just some of the things in that. Parental rights in schools. I think parents should be able to see and review the material in the school system of what their children are being taught. And this gives them an avenue in their school libraries. They can exempt from religious beliefs. I think that was something we did in there. And they have to have a searchable online base for these books to be reviewed. One part that I'm really excited about is the definition of a man and a woman. We put that into state law, so that is awesome. I know last biennium we worked on protecting women in sports. This is just another avenue. We are working in North Carolina with common sense. So I'm thrilled that we have decided to define a man and woman. Hate that it has to come to that.
Jennifer, it's amazing that we're at a point where we have to define it in law what a man and a woman is according to biological reality. So with that in mind, I mean, all of this sounds very good. Parents having the rights to see what their children are being exposed to, being able to exempt their children out of educational materials if it violates their religious convictions. And also, I think if it also pertains to any outside activities where students might be traveling, girls can't be forced to stay in the same room with a biological male. Is that also a part of this bill?
That is part of this bill. You're absolutely right. That is so overnight stays on field trips. They will be roomed with their the same sex. We don't want having to share.
I mean, that's just common sense.
Yes, sir, it is.
But your governor vetoed it originally. So what was his explanation for vetoing it?
We're mean-spirited.
Protecting children is mean-spirited.
We are mean-spirited. He called us mean-spirited. And what really actually is mean-spirited, Mr. Perkins, is forcing our girls to stay the night or participate in sports with biological men. That's really what's mean-spirited, not this bill.
Well, I tell you what, I applaud the efforts there in North Carolina. North Carolina, the legislature's come a long way in the last 2 decades. I've been working with the legislature on a number of issues going back to the marriage issue, so I applaud you on this. It wasn't a good day for the governor yesterday. There were some other vetoes that were overridden. What were some of the other highlights?
We have had some issues with people working in sanctuary cities and not cooperating with our law enforcement. Our speaker worked very hard on that bill as well, so we overrode that. We also rode a energy package that helps support families and lowering the cost for their energy bills. We overrode that bill as well. We did 8 yesterday in the House. And it felt good to do that at one time. That was for sure.
Yes, I'm sure it did. Jennifer Balkcom, I want to thank you for joining us today. And again, congratulations on a job well done. Grateful for the leadership that you and others provide there in the state of North Carolina.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me.
Absolutely.